up, family? What's happening? What's happening? Share with 7 if you're watching this live later. Lord, I pray that you would lead us in this conversation. You know who's struggling with wealth. Give them the courage to speak forward and use me to speak back to them according to what you want them to see, do, or know. In Jesus' name, amen. I wonder. So what are you struggling with in life that's preventing you from moving forward? Is what I've been the reason for this live. What are you struggling with that's preventing you from moving forward? Whatever is keeping you, it don't have a legitimate hold over you. Whether it's anxiety, anything else, mental, stress, anything. What are you struggling with in life that's keeping you from moving forward? Whatever it is, it does not have a legitimate hold on you. Again, whether it's anxiety, anything, mentally, like anything. Morning, early morning. What are you struggling with that's keeping you from moving forward in life? That's the purpose for this live. So you can experience a breakthrough. Because I get it, life happens and the struggles that we encounter, sometimes it just be hard. It's like it can get hard, like getting over the hump, like getting to the next, like moving past, moving forward, making progress. What is that thing for you? What is that thing for you that's keeping you, that's preventing you from moving forward in life? What are you struggling with? What are you struggling with? How long you been struggling with it? Because I do understand when it's something that we just now going through, we figure like, I'll be all right. I get through it. I get over it. But sometimes that could be like the beginning of a potential lifetime type of deal. So where it's a fresh struggle, or it's not really that serious, but you still kind of like battle with it here and there, it can become much more. So we got to get you through whatever that struggle or battle is, whether it's minute, major, it doesn't matter. If not, that thing can grow into something much greater. Struggles are inevitable, right? Like, we're going to go through struggles in life. It's just what it is. We're going to go through struggles in life. But we can't allow those struggles to make residence in our life. We can't ignore them. We can't overlook them. We can't just brush them off. We can't just throw a rug over it. What happens if we end up encountering another struggle? Personally, professionally, business, relation, like, what if we encounter another struggle? So that struggle we just swept under the rug, saying, you know what, I'll be good, I'm straight, like, I don't need to talk about it, I don't need, like, I'm good. Well, what about, because again, life happens, what happens when you encounter another struggle? Are you gonna sweep that under the rug too? Alright, cool. Struggle may not be that serious. What happens when life continue to happen and you end up battling with another struggle and another struggle and another struggle? That, are you going to keep sweeping it under the rug like, I'll be good? Like, those struggles are going to build up, and once they build up, it's going to be more than you can bear. Then what you going to do? Now you have all these different struggles that you're battling with that you don't know what to do with, because you like, I'll be good, I'm straight. So again, what are you struggling with that's keeping you from moving forward? Or what are you struggling with that it seems like you can never get past it, you can never get over it? It's like it started out something small, now it's growing to be something bigger. Like, at first it didn't really affect you like that, but it's like now it's like really, really bothering you. What is that struggle? It's okay, we all have struggles. But struggles are meant for us to overcome, not become subject to them. So I have maybe like 15, maybe 20 minutes, about 15 minutes that I think I have, where if you battling with something or going through something, like I'm telling you, them silent killers, them silent battles are silent killers. those silent battles are silent killers. So if you struggling with something, like, you have to let that out. You have to let that out. You can't continue to hold on to that. You can't continue like brushing it to the side saying, you know what, I'll be alright. I'm good. It's not that serious. You have to talk about it. You have to walk through whatever process you must walk through for you to overcome that or those struggles. They're not going to go away on its own. It's not. They're not going to go away on their own. You have to actively, intentionally disrupt whatever is going on in your life that include that struggle, to uproot that struggle and do away with it. We're talking about struggle, so I mean, y'all have a perfect life. If y'all have a perfect life, please let me know how'd you do that. You know what I mean? I can use me a perfect life right about now. I can use me a perfect life right about now. And because I believe there is no such thing as a perfect life, someone's struggling with something on some level or another. Right now, let's get you through those struggles. You feel me? What is that struggle or those struggles in your life that's keeping you from moving forward? That's keeping you trapped. That's keeping you stuck. Travis, good morning, my brother. I'm running home right now. Running. My struggle is I can't get enough sleep. You know what I'm saying? I can't get enough sleep during the week. So the fact that I can't never seem to get enough rest during the week, it's like it slows down my brain processing, right? It's like it affects my level of execution. It keeps me like kind of like dragging, and then like with this injury, it's like my body I feel like I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, so again, like that's my personal struggle. I have other struggles, but hey, I go, you go, you know what I mean? Let's get through these struggles. Mr. Fisherman, how you doing, my young brother? I kind of wrestled with God about going live this morning, but He always got to win. You feel me? So that dude is moving. So what he instructed me to do is to go live and find out who's struggling with something in their lives that's keeping them from moving forward. So I don't know if you guys are struggling with anything, but I'm ready to have that conversation, because obviously he knows somebody, whether right now or when we end this live. And and they watch this video over. But just know whatever your struggles are, they are not to hold or keep you. That's good. How's school going? How's school going? And also, Mr. Fisherman, do me a favor. I know you probably be like, dude, I'm too young for us to be talking about this. But listen to me. Excuse me. I need you to connect with God and start trying to find out, not figure out, find out what direction he wants you to go in life. Because based on whatever direction he wants you to go in life, you can start your journey now while you're in school. So you won't have to wait till you're like 18 years old and then, or 17 years old, trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. Like, start being, I know your age, like, but like, start now. That way you can start being intentional with your decision making. You're never too young or too early to get started. In fact, because God created you specifically for something in particular, he know the path he needs you to go in. He know the path he needs you to take. So you're never too young. Start now. And try to be consistent with it. That's good at your age. Like, that's a good start. Like, don't be heavy on yourself. Don't be heavy on yourself. Hold yourself accountable, but don't be heavy on yourself. At your age, that's a good start. Excuse me. Whatever time you wake up in the morning for school, try to wake up 20 or 30 minutes earlier. You might need to go to sleep 30 minutes to an hour earlier. I don't know what time you be going to sleep, but you might need to shut it down a little earlier to do this. This is like the first step in how we can be intentional about starting our day off right in the presence of God. If we know we're going to wake up, if we know that, okay, Jesus should be my top priority, be the top priority, and I want him to be. How can I do that? The first thing we do is start our day off in his presence. So that's why I'm encouraging you. Not telling you what to do, just encouraging you to wake up 20 or 30 minutes earlier than what you normally wake up getting ready for school. Again, going to sleep at 11, 12 o'clock at night, it's kind of gonna be hard. It is. You might do the first day or two because you're motivated, but that motivation is gonna fade and your body is gonna get tired. You feel me? So, um, I dig that. I dig that. I dig that. Um, do you get your, um, if you can, an easy way to help that is whatever you can do, that whatever you have to do in the morning, do the night before. Because think about the things that you do in the morning, how much time you lose, or I'm sorry, how much time it take for you to do those things in the morning. If you can do that the night before, then there's your extra time right there. So whatever, like I always say, get your clothes ready or whatever. If it's 30 minutes, shower, getting your clothes ready or whatever, like if that's 30 minutes, you do it the night before, guess what? There go your 30 minutes that you can spend in the presence of God in the morning. Like that time isn't for us to sleep in a little longer, you know what I mean? I mean, we can, but sleeping in a little longer can become a bad habit to where we're 40 years old and, well, I'm just like this. I've been like this my whole life. That's because you programmed yourself, your mind, and your body to think like that, and so you've been doing that. So it's hard to break that. So you at your age, yeah. So um so yeah, do that. Even like I said, like no pressure. Don't be heavy on yourself, even if it's like 20, 30 minutes. In fact, I'm glad we're having this conversation. My son is 8. He be talking about waking up at some 5:45. I'm like, bro, you not about that life. But he be talking about getting up early, but you wake him up at 6:30. He take additional 10, 15 minutes to get up. You know what I'm saying? But since I'm actually at home around that time, I'm definitely gonna start waking him up about 5:45 and praying with him, and which I do that on and off, especially since I've been coming home around this time every morning. You know, getting a Bible verse in. I tell them, like, whenever you open your eyes, Jesus is the first person you should talk to. If you have to tell me and your mom, hold up, give me a minute. You gotta turn. You do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, that way when my schedule changed back how it was, then he'll be used to doing that. So like the same thing for you. If you start doing it, you start doing that now, you start training yourself now, then this is just it becomes a lifestyle. Like what we practice, we repeat. What we repeat becomes a habit. Our practices and habits become a lifestyle. And again, like you're at the perfect age. not like, again, not to be heavy on yourself, is just like training your, based on whatever your goals are, you training your mind to like automatically think, okay, what do I need to do every single day that's going to help me get closer to achieving my goals? Okay, that's what that is. It take me that long to do it. Let me fit this in my morning schedule. Man, by the time you 16, 17, man, you'll be a beast with it. Probably sooner than that, but you get my drift. So, but yeah, do that. You know, I dig it. Hey, whatever works best for you. You feel me? Whatever works best for you. Like I said, no pressure. Hold yourself accountable based on, because you may know what your goals are, and doing whatever it is that you know you need to do. Um, but you know, hold yourself accountable, but don't be heavy on yourself. Like, now if you like 20, 25 years old, I'm like, apply pressure. Apply pressure. But no, so just start there. Like I said, like, first 30 minutes. Um, first 30 minutes of your day. Just start off in His presence. You know, doing like, obviously, gratitude, prayer, and then whatever questions or anything that you might have, or concerns, something may happen the other day, like, and you want to have a conversation with them about it, spark it up. Spark it up. This is your time with your Savior. Spark it up. Don't forget to give them room to, like, give them the floor to um to respond. So like, it's like we're having a conversation. I may say something, then you say something back or whatever. Like, just start doing that. Like, practice doing that, because a lot of times we do all this praying, but we do all this praying, then we're like, hey man, we get up and we go, but we don't never give Him a chance to answer. We don't give Him a chance to chime in. We don't give Him a chance to, like, share anything, reveal anything, like nothing. We just get going. Like, give him the floor, you know what I mean? Like, a few minutes. It's no pressure there either. It's just, you sparking a conversation with him, and you just sit there in His presence, and wait for Him to respond. He may or may not answer the first time, but if you continue to seek Him like this, I promise you, He will answer you. And y'all will develop this, um this communication, like, relationship, to where, like, y'all just, this is y'all time. This is y'all time that y'all spend together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you start to experience Him, do that, like, you know speak back to you and talk with you, like, it's gonna do something special for you, I promise. And you're gonna wanna be there, like, all the time. You're not gonna want to miss a morning. And then, in that conversation, ask him, like, what verse do He want you to take with you for the day, to meditate on, and to further have conversation with Him throughout the day. Now you're walking with Him. Begin to experience Him. Again, no pressure, but just start there. Just start there, my young brother. Let's see how that works. Okay, good night, my young friend. Good night, my young friend. Um, if you still here though, like if it's anything that make you get to that point, or anyone, just kind of pull away from it. It could be a bad habit. Good night and morning. All right, my young friend. You take care of yourself. Talk to you next time. Matt, you say too many areas of struggle to name a starting point for me personally. Yeah, man, it be like that sometimes, man. Guess, how you doing, my brother? Good morning. Um, Matt, if you don't mind me asking, what is that one that you struggle with the most? That might be a good starting point. Whichever one you struggle with the most, that might be a good starting point. Perhaps throughout the day. It may not be a big struggle, but it's one of those struggles that follow you throughout the day. You ever had a hangover and like the headache goes away, and then it's like that lingering headache just follow you throughout the day, like one of them type of struggles. So yeah, it don't have to be a big gigantic one, unless that'll be a good starting point. But if it's like one of those lingering ones that follows, yeah, if we can get that joint knocked out, then that'll make more um, mental space and power to impose your will on the other struggles that may come and goes. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Well, one thing about struggles, man, it's like um, we think we're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like we think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right for sure. Um, but at what cost though? Like how long do we have to be all right before we are actually not all right, and then not all right to a point where how long is going to take for us to finally actually be all right, be all right. Hold on, I'm texting my wife, see if she's awake so she unlocked the top lock for me. um But yeah, I mean, we a lot of us carry these struggles that we have in life so long that it's like it becomes a part of who we are, and we're okay with that. At at that point, like we feel like this is just who we are. It's normal now because we just like I'll be alright. And like I said early on in this live, it's like that's one struggle. Okay, sweep that under the rug. Life happens as time progress. We're gonna encounter other struggles, but I'll be alright. Sweep that under the rug. We just keep sweeping struggles under the rug. What happens when we are forced to face those struggles? Or what happens if we encounter we become so stressed out with something that may have just came about, and all those struggles that got swept under the rug, the result of not dealing with it early on begins to rise. Now we have to deal with the current struggles we have, and then we have to face the past struggles that we swept under the rug. Time going to continue to progress, and we're already wrestling with a combination of struggles now, and just work can can be overwhelming some days. Wife, husband, kids, just life. So it's like now, because we done swept all this stuff under the rug, and it's like we got all of this. Now we ready to. So what you so you eat what you want to eat, pretty much. I love food. I do. I love food. Um, if you would allow me, um, so is it a combination of it's a weight issue, and or it's just the type of food you eat? So okay, so like so obviously you probably eat what you want to eat, cool. So is it like just from a health standpoint there, or is it in addition to a weight issue as well? Oh, that's what's up. Ah, okay, okay. Work be getting in the way of that sometimes, huh? Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. You do me a favor. Um, you have vacation time accumulated, accrued, however you want to. Okay, you have any like personal days or vacation time? Do me a favor if you do. If you do, well, actually, two things. Um, do you have a doctor, a primary care doctor? Okay, so kind of like so do me a favor. So um I would say find a primary care doctor. Just Google search it. Guess what? We're about to get one. Before the month of October is over, we're about to get one. At least a physical. Can we stand in agreement on that? Can we stand in agreement on that? Look, if do me a favor though, don't don't get on the phone with someone where you're gonna go ahead and do it, and then and then you intentionally be like, do you have something around the 25th, 26th of October? Don't do that. Sure, like you probably have to give your job, a heads up. Um, but don't try to schedule it 2 or 3 weeks out if you have control over that. Just start there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just start there to at least know that whatever they're going to check in that physical, you know where you at there. And then based on whatever issues you may have, you run it by them. What do you think it is? Like, what do you suggest? Who do you recommend? And just start like a slow process. But please make sure you go and do a physical or have a sit down with someone pertaining to whatever the physical issues that you may have this month. Take that day off. Take that entire day off if you can. I don't know if you have a family or not. Matter of fact, I think you do. Okay, cool. You gonna make those? Because I was gonna say like it like whenever you go and have that sit down with the doctors or whatever, whoever you're gonna go and go and meet. Yeah, for real, right? Um, you gotta be there for them. I was gonna say whoever you's gonna go in with a physical there. I mean, I'm sorry. Whether you're going to do a physical or whatever it is that you're gonna do in your next step, and making sure that you're good health wise. Um, take that day off and be about yourself if that's possible. I guess what women would call it self-care, and just have that solo time, like just without rushing, just like go see the doctor or whatever, and like have an opportunity to just smell the fresh air without having to run to the next and hurry up and go and do this and hurry up and get back to work. Try to take that day off and try to make it count. I mean, just based on your profession, you deserve it, my brother. You know what I mean? But just like not what you've been, not just alone what you do professionally, you deserve it. But that's not including the journey of life that you've been through. You owe it to yourself to bless you with one day without having to go here, do that, run, 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 run. You feel me? Like do that for me. This month though. And then keep up with that if you can. I was gonna say at least once a month, but maybe that may not be feasible. But just be more intentional, even if it's like a couple hours out the day to just have to you, and you can sit in the presence of God. I think that's a think that's a good start. That could be a good start. I mean, you deserve it. What you think? I'm about to get out my vehicle and walk to my crib. I'm parked on the other side of the world. Do me a favor. Y'all walking with me. I got my front, my sides. I need y'all to watch my back, considering I have the. I mean, that's a good heart. That's a good heart. But I'm gonna tell you, good to them if you can no longer show up. Period. If you're no longer able, at that point, you're no good to them, and you kind of take away from the four boys. You know what I mean? I'm not saying be selfish, but as it relates to making sure you're good You got to be selfish sometimes, and then that way you can get or be closer to being your best, and then you can further extend out your best to those who, you feel me, ain't no grave. What do you mean? Uh, oh, I forgot. I got these shirts in here. I don't leave all this stuff in. It'll be fine. So yeah, if we can't operate at our best self or anywhere near it, like, we take away from those who we are supposed to serve and be there for and do things with. So, um, if you taking a day or two off to rest your body, to relax your mind and just, gather yourself to where when you show back up, you can go even harder. It's worth it. It's worth it. I feel you. I feel you for sure. Yep. Yep. Show you right. Show you right though. Show you right. We still need rest though. Like, I have not been asleep. I have not been asleep like over total like this week. I probably got. I don't want to lie. I don't want to exaggerate either. Um, I would say I might got like maybe 5 hours of sleep this week. Maybe. Maybe. The last time I laid in my bed was Thursday afternoon before I had to go and get the children. I think that was maybe 2 hours. I woke up. I've been moving since. Sure, little cat nap, 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there. They don't they don't equal up to an hour and a half though. So yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, the power of Jesus and the Holy Spirit, that's no lie. Um, but we have to be intentional too. Like now, I'm finna go in here and I really need to go all in on my sleep right now, but uh, I need to make some money. Meaning, I have to provide context. Um, I I have a lot of Sounds good. I love it. I love it. I'm all for that. Hey, question: did you Because I know we follow each other on Facebook now. I was finna ask, did you sign up for one of those things? I seen a Travis, but I don't know if it's you though. I was finna say if that is you, then I'll just email you my email address, and then I email you my email address. I'll just email you. That way you'll have my contact just for whenever. So that is you that signed up for the thing. Let me see something real quick. Um, Hotmail from that one. Obviously, I'm not gonna blurt out your email address like this, but it's not Gmail, it's Hotmail. Got you. I'll I'll um I'll 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 email you. I'll email you sometime today from my email address. That way, you know, just whatever, whenever. It don't have to be anything specifically. Um, I'm ready to serve as long as God permits and I can. I'm here for you. Whatever, you know what I mean. So, but yeah, it's I gotta So I'm gonna probably lay down probably about 4 hours. And like I said, I really need to get it in, but I'm gonna lay down for about 4 hours and then hop up. I need to finish making. I have some more shirts I need to make, and I'm going to barbershops, hair salons, barbecue spots, and I need to sell these shirts. I do. I do. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Likewise. Likewise, for sure. I'm gonna hold it to you. I need you to watch my back. Trust me, I got everything else. I need you to let me know if you see somebody walking up. Oh, I can walk through that way, huh? There's a rabbit. My man up early this morning. So yeah, but yeah, I guess that's really all I have. But yeah, he has definitely equipped us for for this life. Some of it is kind of like in seed form. Some is still in a developmental stage, but we really have to be intentional about like really going hard for them. Oh, you see him? Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm finna do I'm finna do a Conqueror shirt. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna do that today. That joint. I see it, but I um I use the app that I do my videos on, like to do the fonts. So I'm limited. So that's another reason why I haven't did the workplace shirt shit that I was talking about, because where it came out perfect on the like on the app, but when I printed out on a Cricut, man, that joint didn't look like it didn't look good at all. So I'm just being patient in that process because I'm also working on. Um, I just finished a book for the workplace. It's called "How to Show Up Different in the Workplace," and so I have to do some editing and preparing all that or whatever. So so with with the whole brand of the shirt in the workplace and the book, they're kind of gonna go hand in hand. So so yeah, I'm excited about that. But no, as I was saying though, like we really have to be intentional. Like all of us who are believers, followers, and disciples of Christ, like we all have. No, I'm gonna say this: all of us who are followers are believers. All of us who are believers, we really have to get it. Like start being intentional about going hard for the Lord. Like, yeah, like these lives are cool. You know what I mean? Like, and they're they truly helpful, I believe. Um, but there's a work that all of us are supposed to be doing. Yep, yep, yep. I can't wait to do them either. I can't wait to do them for sure. Um, because it's not necessarily about the shirt. It's about like when you like the shirts that you seen the cover by God and everything, saved and everything. Like oftentimes, I don't really struggle with this, but sometimes as believers we forget who we are based on who we belong to, considering who we have given our lives to. So when we go out, we get around certain crowds and we lose ourselves. Like we don't hold ourselves accountable. We talking like everybody else and acting like everybody else. It's like this is it's like a badge of honor. Like I'm saved by Jesus Christ. So that means I need to be mindful to make sure that I'm being I'm reflecting who not only who I belong to, but my current state from where I once was. I'm saved now, so I can't be doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like so the shirts and everything, like for the workplace, it's the same thing. Like put that shirt on, it's like a badge of honor. Like I come in, like I'm set apart for one because I'm his. I'm one of his elect. You know what I mean? So when I show up, I'm gonna go all in and I'm gonna go all out. Period. You know what I mean? Like, so my work ethic, my attitude, everything is not gonna be like everybody else. You feel me? So when we put that shirt on, it's like this is a reminder. Like, shape up, get over it. Like, let it roll off your back. Let's go. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. And this is like, and for like the whole book thing, it's not something I'm writing up myself. This is again like my calling and my mission in the workplace that he revealed to me. So this is just a tool, according to how he's planning to use it. So, but yeah, like we all have a work here. We need to get serious about that. We need to get serious about that. We have no idea how many individuals on the other side of our obedience to him that we bring to him. He saved, deliver, and how many that they are going to go out and reach. We have a work and a job to do. Let's please get on that. My phone is about to die. It's at 3 and I'm on live. It's gonna go really fast. So, my brother, I love you. Guess if you still here, you too, my brother, and everyone else who's who's present and who's gonna watch this later. I will pray, but it's gonna, Father, just I pray that your hand will be over us, cover us, shield us, but show us the way that you want us to go. Lead us, break us of ourselves, and fill us up with you. And may we be the perfect reflection of who you are, not because of who we are, because it's because of who you are. In Jesus' almighty name. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate that, Travis, and I'm gonna shoot you that email later, and you all take care. All right, much love. All right, share with Seven, and or you don't even have to. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, peace.